Right then. Let's get one thing straight. Pasta isn't just some boring, bland carbohydrate you boil in a pan and slop some jarred sauce on. No, no, no. Pasta is an art form, a religion, a global obsession that has conquered kitchens. Tokyo, Tuscany, Cairo, Chicago. It's about texture, flavor, history, passion, all rolled into one beautiful, delicious package. Today, we're not just talking about spaghetti. We're going on a culinary journey, a whirlwind tour of the 31 most incredible, mind-blowing pasta dishes on the planet. I've eaten my way through countless bowls, trust me. Some of these will absolutely shock you. We're starting our countdown from number 31 and working our way down to the undisputed king of all pasta dishes. Along the way, we'll hit every corner of the globe. Kicking off our list at number 31 is a dish born from pure Italian ingenuity and a hatred of waste, the pasta frittata. You take that leftover spaghetti, mix it with whisked eggs, a generous handful of Parmesan, pecorino, maybe some cured meat or mozzarella, and you fry it in a pan like a giant pancake, flipping once to set both sides. Golden, sliceable, perfect hot or cold, the ultimate leftover hack. Coming in at number 30, we travel to Ashkenazi American kitchens for kasha varnishkes. Kasha is coated in egg, toasted, then simmered in stock until fluffy, tossed through bow ties with a mountain of onions, slowly sautéed in chicken fat or butter. Hearty, warming and pure soul food. At number 29, linguine alla Nerano, deceptively simple, utterly sublime. Courgettes are sliced and fried, often rested overnight to deepen sweetness, tossed with pasta and a splash of pasta water, then finished with provolone del Monaco, finished with basil. It tastes of the Italian coast, pure elegance. For number 28, Fuji S tartufima, luxury through minimalism. Fuji tossed with high-quality butter and a splash of pasta water. Then generous shavings of local black or white truffle. Aroma unleashed, simple, decadent. Fewer ingredients, bigger impact. Number 27, pasta con la sarda, Sicily on a plate. Onions and sardines cooked down, wild fennel, pine nuts, raisins and a pinch of saffron join in. Bucatini is tossed in, finished with toasted breadcrumbs, the poor man's parmesan. Sweet, savory, oceanic, a flavor powerhouse. Number 26. Sorrentinos, a proud Argentinian invention. Oversized ravioli-like parcels packed with fillings. Classic mozzarella and ham to modern spins. Spinach and ricotta, pumpkin, 4 cheeses, salmon, rich braises, flavor bombs. Served with light tomato, creamy Alfredo, or butter and sage to let the pasta star. Beloved in Buenos Aires and beyond, culinary evolution on a plate. Next, a Sicilian vegetarian classic, an Austrian cabbage comfort, and Italy's pasta and beans hug in a bowl. Let's roll. At number 25, pasta alla Norma, named for Bellini's opera. A rich tomato sauce clinging to spaghetti or rigatoni. Aubergine is fried until soft inside, golden outside. Tossed together and finished with ricotta salata for salty lift, rustic and satisfying. Number 24, Krautfleckel, the epitome of rustic comfort. Cabbage cooked slowly with onions, a touch of sugar, and caraway until jammy, tossed with small square pasta, humble, inexpensive, deeply warming. At number 23, pasta e fagioli, pasta and beans. A thick soup stew, from brothy to hearty, with small shapes like ditalini, cannellini or borlotti, some pureed to thicken naturally. Built on soffritto, often enriched with pancetta or prosciutto. Humble, healthy, comforting. Number 22, a wild card, Filipino spaghetti. Sweet, tangy banana ketchup leads the sauce with ground meat and sliced hot dogs. Poured over spaghetti and crowned with grated cheese, your party legend. Number 21, pasta primavera, a 1970s sensation. Lightly blanched spring veg tossed with pasta, sauced with a light cream base, enriched with stock and parmesan, vibrant, versatile. Number 20, tortellini alla panna, pure indulgence. Good stock reduced, cream stirred in, a touch of nutmeg, then tortellini tossed to coat. A mountain of Parmigiano melts in, often finished with prosciutto, rich and divine. Up next, Peru's green noodles, Egypt's carb symphony, and Naples' briny classic. Let's dive in. But number 19, Sopa Tallarines Verdes, a Peruvian creamier take on pesto, built on basil and spinach, often with walnuts, queso fresco, and evaporated milk, tossed with pasta and served alongside grilled steak or chicken. Vibrant fusion. Number 18, Kosheri, Egypt's street food king. Rice and small macaroni cooked together, layered with lentils and chickpeas, topped with tangy tomato, a heap of crispy onions, plus garlic vinegar, dakkar, and shatter. Number 17, Pasta puttanesca, cheeky name, pantry genius. Garlic and anchovies build umami, olives, capers, pepper flakes, tomatoes, furious and fragrant, tossed with spaghetti, a briny flavor bomb, perfect weeknight hero. Number 16, Elpla magronen, alpine macaroni, short pasta and potatoes enriched with Gruyere or Appenzeller and cream, crowned with crispy onions, served with applesauce. A hug in a bowl. Number 15, Fettuccine Alfredo, famous and misunderstood. Authentic Rome, hot pasta, butter, young Parmigiano, and starchy water. No cream. American variation adds cream, garlic, and more butter. Different but delicious. Number 14, Cacio e Pepe, cheese, pepper, and technique. Pepper toasted, then off the heat pasta, finely grated pecorino, and starchy water creates silky emulsion. When it clicks, it's magic. Luxe uni, alpine French comfort, seaside spaghetti. Next three are stunners. Onward. Number 13, uni pasta, pure luxury. Fresh uni whisked with cream and butter, maybe soy or dashi, for a delicate golden sauce. Tossed with pasta, topped with more uni and nori. Complex, rich, unforgettable. Number 12, gratin de crozes from the French Alps. Buckwheat pasta squares layered with lardons, creme fraiche, and local cheeses, baked bubbly and browned, like eating the Alps in a casserole. Number 11, spaghetti alla vongole, taste of the seaside. Clams open in garlic, chili, and wine. Spaghetti tossed in briny liquor, finished with parsley. Elegance and simplicity, absolutely stunning. Number 10, Juvezzi, meat slow-cooked in tomato and wine with cinnamon or allspice. Orzo cooks in sauce in the oven, soaking flavor, finished with kefalottiri or maizithra. Rustic, soulful, delicious. Number 9, ravioli, 2 sheets, endless fillings, sealed into perfect bites. From ricotta and spinach to braises, pumpkin, mushrooms, seafood, or cheese blends. Kept simple, butter and sage, tomato or light cream, so the filling sings. A self-contained burst of flavor, a cornerstone of pasta cuisine. Number 8, fideuà, paella's pasta twin, born on a boat. Pasta toasted, broth added, loaded with monkfish, squid, and prawns, cooked to absorption with crispy soccorat, served with garlicky aioli. Number 7, pasta al pomodoro, the soul of Italian cooking. Best tomatoes, great olive oil, a touch of garlic, basil. Quick, vibrant, perfect. Number 6, the global icon. Authentic Bologna uses tagliatelle and a slow, meaty ragu. The worldwide favorite is more tomato-forward, served over spaghetti, a crowd pleaser. Number 5, cannelloni. Sunday feast baking with ricotta spinach or savory meat fillings, layered sauces baked to golden comfort. Number 4, mac and cheese, the king of cheesy comfort. Creamy stovetop or baked with crunchy crumbs. Cheddar-led blends, sometimes with truffle. Number 3, carbonara, no cream. Emulsion of yolks, pasta water, and rendered fat, tossed off the heat to silky perfection. Breathtaking when done right. Number 2, Käsespätzle. Chewy noodles, sharp melted cheese, and a big pile of caramelized onions. Pure, simple happiness. And here it is. The number 1, the undisputed champion, the king of all pasta. Lasagna. Sheets, slow-cooked ragu, bechamel, parmesan, layered, baked, rested, sliced tall. Pure joy. 31 dishes, one journey that celebrates the joy of food.